So, this is probably a new thing that I'm going to start on this channel. Reacting to tweets that have a very good take. So, Ronda Rousey at 5:16 earlier today tweeted out the following. I've seen fans chanting "We want Wyatt" last night, chanting "We want beach balls" over Bray Wyatt performing. If WWE treated him like he was expendable, it's because you ungrateful idiots did first. Now, Ronda Rousey, thank you for pointing out something so freaking truthful, because this honestly is full of truth in so many ways. Now, I'm going to say this. Fans are very hypocritical. Fans are so hypocritical. They want something, and then once they get it, they ask for something different. For instance, they want WWE to actually focus on different stars. Like, they want to take away attention from guys like Randy Orton and Seth Rollins and focus on guys like, let's see, like push guys or push women like Alexa Bliss. Like, there's so many people that I can't even think off the top of my head. Once they get that, they ask for something different. So when I saw this tweet in particular, just now, because I just got through recording the Raw review, and I'm seeing this, it makes me just feel like, oh wow, this is absolutely truthful. Because going back to a point that I was trying to make, but I've lost track of it, you get these things, but then you want something else. You don't want it anymore. You pay no attention to it. You want Seth Rollins as Universal Champion. You got it. Then you hate it afterwards because of what WWE is doing. Seth Rollins was booked really well as Universal Champion. You hate it because, well, he's booked too good as Universal Champion. Drew McIntyre is the WWE Champion. Oh, you hate it because Drew McIntyre is booked too good as the WWE Champion. But you guys asked for it. You asked for Drew to get a chance. You asked for Seth to get a chance. Daniel Bryan got his chance. AJ Styles got his chance. People started hating on booking of certain people because they really lost interest in it for particularly no reason whatsoever. Because either they were booked too good or they just didn't care anymore. So that leads me to the question of, then why did you ask for this? Because that's why WWE is pushing away from listening to fans, because of the constant bickering between the universe and the company. There's a stack. There's a little bit of a uneven balance in a sense. Because you get this. You would get this. The fans ask for this. And then the company gives you it. And then you dial it away with some of the dumbest things like beach balls and freaking CM Punk chants. What chants? Everything to just bring down that person. Bliss got a push. Bliss got with the Fiend. People hate it. When you asked for it, when you wanted it, there were so many Twitter interactions with how Bliss was being booked with the Fiend and how her interaction in the Swamp fight was so interesting and that people were ready for it, and when they got it, they didn't want it no more. So this leads to a very good point of wrestlers being expendable because fans are ungrateful. And let's be fair. wrestling fans are very ungrateful for what they get. It's like, you get it, and you don't want it, and you cry and complain about it afterwards on Twitter or on social media. But when certain people like certain things, you come at those people for whatever reason whatsoever. And the reasons be so dumb. Like, oh, this is just bullshit. You're just dick riding the company. Not true, because I actually enjoyed the whole Alexa Bliss thing. I enjoyed Seth Rollins being Universal Champion. I enjoyed Drew McIntyre's WWE Champion. I loved the booking of what Daniel Bryan went through. I loved the fact that Batista won the Royal Rumble. When people wanted Batista, and then they got him, treated him like dirt. Roman Reigns, booked strong, the best person in the Shield, didn't want him no more. And the reasons of being shoved down our throats and all that stuff, it really is because you guys wanted it. You wanted it in the beginning. And they're giving it to you and giving it to you. And then you're pushing back and you're pushing back and you're pushing back. And then once they give you something new, you just want it back again. So you're just making it confusing. Very confusing to the company of what you desire. So that's why the company makes these kind of decisions. I don't know why WWE released Bray. Budget cuts, whatever. The relationship with Vince McMahon being up and down. There's a multitude of reasons. But let's not act like we were all behind Bray's back. Because when he was gone from TV from April all the way to now, where he's released, there was nobody talking about, oh, we want Bray. The fans wanting Bray back. No, we were focused on the fact that A, Charlotte's here. Roman Reigns is the best character in WWE. There's Braun Strowman. There's so many other guys. And AEW. That Bray became an afterthought. I'm not saying Bray was forgotten overall, because I know there are probably a few people that thought about Bray. But this in particular, before I forget, because Ronda Rousey has just been speaking a whole bunch of facts since she's left the company. And she's spoken a lot of facts about fans in particular because of how they treat wrestlers and how they treat everyone who walks through that curtain and doesn't give anything and doesn't give that thing a chance. Hell, the whole Nikki Cross being almost a superhero thing. People were starting to get interested in it. Now, I'll be one to say I was interested. Actually, no. In all honesty, I wasn't interested in the whole Nikki Cross being almost a superhero. Because that just felt wrong in the way that her character just was to me. She was an unstable, uncontrollable personality, unlike anything I've ever seen. She had the character. She had the in-ring work. Then they changed it to what she is now. And it's terrible. People liked it. They were giving it a chance. Kick it out the fucking door. So what the hell? All I know is this. When it comes to what Ronda Rousey has been saying about wrestling fans, and particularly when it comes to the tweet that she tweeted out, which I will leave a link in the description to, we have ourselves to blame. Wrestling fans have themselves to blame over Bray Wyatt not being treated the right way. It's just how it is.